This episode of the Naked News is um let's see. I don't know. What do you think the Naked News should be about today? Who's naked today? I mean, I'm naked, but I'm not really naked. But if I was really naked, I don't know. Nobody wants to watch me in porno. Okay, what else? Unless you know somebody, that's looking for an old man to be in porno. I mean, if the money's good, I don't know. I mean, seriously, I'm open to options for making money. So if there's somebody out there in TV land that says, yeah, I don't know, I'll drop 100 grand if you want to come to Los Angeles for, well, I can't go there. Sorry. I can't help you out. Sorry, I'm not going to go work in porno in Los Angeles. So no, I'm not going to do. No, I don't know. I know. It's just people want to know. Are you going to do porno or something? It's like, no, I don't know. I mean, unless somebody makes me an offer, it's just that I'm not going to Los Angeles. Well, I don't know. Just that a lot of people, come around here and they like to do whack jobs. Jerk offs. Yeah, that's what they like to do. People do. They really do. They come around here to do a whack job. It's called sex magic. What's sex magic? Well, you have a whack job and then you have an evil intent in your mind at the time you have your orgasm. That's sex magic, and it's supposed to make your wishes come true. You supercharge your wish with all that orgasmic energy, and then lo and behold, people say the magic works. Is it true? People are full of bullshit, aren't they? They just love to run their mouths full of all kinds of bullshit. I don't know. Maybe there's a Hollywood movie somewhere. I don't know an exact example. I don't know. It's just because. It's just because. It's just because. I don't want to tell you, but people got these strange religious beliefs about all kinds of stupid shit, fuck-faced. People believe all kinds of stupid shit, don't they? They hold on to their stupid shit like it was money. So that was from an old Western. Somebody was holding on to their shit like it was money. Well, it was William Money, who was the bad guy, played by Clint Eastwood. Well, he was a bad guy, but he was kind of a good guy, too. Just the way it turned out. I mean, he was a killer, but in the end, he had a bunch of never do wells. And anyways, they were all locked up inside of their wooden cabin because William Money and his partner were outside, and William Money's a crack shot, and he's not. He's very dangerous. And they were all locked up inside, and they're scared shitless. I don't know, maybe 10 of them inside, and there was like William Money, and his partner was so short-sighted he couldn't shoot because he couldn't see. But William Money's reputation as being a killer that kills anything was enough to scare those other people, lock themselves in that little wooden cabin. And, it's just that outside was the outhouse for taking a shit. And, it's like they're waiting there and they're waiting there because they figure, well, sooner or later something's going to happen and they're going to have to go for a shit. And sooner or later, one of those dummies comes, opens up the doors and runs for the outhouse. And, finally goes there. And I think I don't know exactly what happened to him, but while they're waiting and waiting and waiting, it's like, Clint Eastwood's telling his partner, those guys in there, they're holding on to their shit like it was money because they weren't coming out to the outhouse. I don't know, real life. I don't know. William Money's outside. I'm going to find a pail. I'm going to shit in a pail and maybe, I don't know, I'm going to put it in the back room and wait for him to go the other way and I'll throw it out the fucking window or something. But seriously, William Money's out there? You're not going to open the door and run for the outhouse, motherfucker. You're going to hold on to your shit. That's a good one. I can't remember the name of the movie. Uh, William Money. Anyways, you can use your internet and go search for. I'm pretty sure it's Clint Eastwood as William Money, and that's a great western, very good western. Okay, what else do we want to tell you here in the days of the naked news? Well, we're still waiting for this enormous shift in consciousness to I don't know, shift into another gear. Well, I mean, we do see in our reality just synchronicities and synchronicities and synchronicities that I never saw when I was a boy. Never saw synchronicities when I was a boy, and I see them. They happen every day for me. What does that tell me? Well, it tells me that this mundane world ain't mundane. And, if you look into what everybody tells you about synchronicity, it just means that this world that you think is so solid ain't so solid, because things happen in this world that are just they're impossible to book learning science that you get at a high school or university. It's just impossible. So, from my perspective, there is a huge change in consciousness going on the planet. There's no denying it. No denying it. So, if you're denying it, then you're a lying sack of shit, aren't you? And there's a plenty of them around there. It doesn't fucking matter to me, because I'm aligned with the synchronicities and higher consciousness. And a lot of people are aligned with being greedy, gluttonous, and murderous. So, how's that going to play out? Well, I'm going to tell you, you've got that kind of a consciousness that, oh well. Eternal damnation is what I see for a hell of a lot of people on planet Earth. I know it's biblical, but seriously, mean-spirited, killing people. I don't know, an awful lot of killer instincts. So what's going to happen? Well, I just told you, eternal damnation. People who are that mindset, because it's the manifestation of their evil, they made it, and they'll live in that hell that they're creating. And they're creating hells for other people, of course. The people that attack me demonically every day are creating hell for me, and their manifestation of evil for me is simply going to be multiplied and sent back to them. Everybody knows. Hasn't happened so far. Not that I can tell. But I've seen the universe warn the evildoer many times, and as once again, I've got everything. It's hard to get words right now. Demonic attack, high tech AI, owned by probably Google, deep state for sure. Is Google deep state? Isn't it? What's deep state? Deep state, it means if you belong to that, you can do whatever the fuck you want. There's unlimited money and unlimited. There's no laws if you're deep state. You can do whatever the fuck you want. So what's going on? Well, either you're aligned or you're aligned with something else. Whatever you're aligned with is going to be where you're going to go. What your intention is what's going to bring you to wherever you're going to go. If your intention is evil, then you're going to go to hell, isn't it? And if your intention is blessings for everybody, then you're going to be in heaven. So, in the end, whatever happens to each individual is based upon what they chose to set their intention for the future and for their intentions for other people. If you have best wishes for humanity and all the other star families, then you're going to have a galactic heaven. But if you're about killing Bob Burrows, is it crazy? I'm going to tell you. Did you see me demonically attacked? They live real-time monitor me. They absolutely do. Anyways, anybody that's aligned with, killing me is what? They're going to eternal damnation. And the people that do talk to me because they use high-tech machinery, everybody that's aligned with those people is going to eternal damnation. So, where did you align yourself? A lot of people fool themselves and think, at Christmas time I say, peace on earth, goodwill towards man. and women, dogs and cats. How about the farm animals? You have goodwill towards the beef cattle and the chickens and the shellfish and chicken wings, all that stuff that you'd love to mow down on. Do you have goodwill towards those animal species? I don't know. If you're eating them, you don't, do you? So I'm just going to tell you, you're really a fuckface thing, aren't you? I don't know. Things are just going along hunky-dory. Everything's just wonderful. Did you get your moose last fall? No, but I got my deer. Anyways, if you're aligned with killing and hunting, then, do you remember that movie, The Running Man? Arnold Schwarzenegger? Maybe you should go look up that movie. It's just that, if you put out that energy that, you want to go and hunt humans, and somebody's hunting Bobby Burrows, it's not a good thing. And everybody else that's aligned with going around having these torture campaigns on, people, I don't think it's going to work out very well for any of those people. Do you? Do you think aligning with evil is a good idea? Well, there's a hell of a lot of people that do all the time. And they just think, well, it's not that evil, or it's not evil at all. Eating meat isn't evil. It's right there in the Safeway. It's all prepackaged. It's all sanitary. It's all clean. It's all set for me to have my barbecue. Paying people minimum wage in cities where it's impossible to pay the rent for people who make so little. Demonic corporations. There's nothing new. It just keeps getting kicked down the line. What's going to happen for the homeless? Nothing. How much money for the Pentagon? I don't know. Increase the budget. Give them another $1 trillion this year. How much money for the homeless? Nothing. How much money did you give to big corporations and corporate welfare? I don't know. Canada gave, I don't know, 400 million to Air Canada, 500 million to Imperial Oil. How much money I don't know. Humans don't get anything in Canada from Justin Trudeau or the Conservative Party, whatever their Prime Minister is. Where are we going with this? Well, either you see the signs the universe gives you and you follow the direction of the universe, and the universe told these people that torture and kill me to fuck off, or they're going to be electrocuted. They continue the torture. They know, they heard the message, so even when people acknowledge that they got the message from the universe and multiple times, stop working on killing me, multiple times, many times the universe has told these people, don't do that. Years and years go by, and the people just continue their assault on me, and they say, well, the universe always threats but never actually comes through, so I'm just going to double down on the torture of you, Bob. And then other people that continue to say, well, I don't know, I guess you're out in the street, Bob. I guess you're going to shelter house, Bob. Good luck being homeless, Bob. So a torture campaign directly on my personal person, and then people who are my friends and family who tell me to fuck off and go sleep in the snowbank. People who are sitting on huge wads of cash, all kinds of investments, all kinds of money that they're never going to need. And they really enjoy watching homeless people freeze in the dark. Isn't it true? That's very true. So, anybody who's like that, do you think they got a one-way ticket to heaven? Some of the devils think that hell is where all the fun happens. The best orgies, the best drugs, the best caviar, the best champagne, the best resorts, the best staff, the best massage, the best blowjob, the best pampering for breakfast on, what do you call that thing? And the Golden Girls, when they would go out and have coffee out there, what do they call that? The lanai. Yeah, we're going to have breakfast on the lanai. I don't know. We're going to go to the island of Lanai. It's one of the Hawaiian islands, and they got a resort there. Yeah, we're going to go to the Lanai for breakfast on the island of Lanai. And then we'll go swim with the dolphins at 11 a.m. when they come in. They do. If you go to Lanai, the dolphins come in, and they swim with you if you go out in the ocean. They do. Beautiful island. It used to be owned by the Dole family. Dole. Dole Pineapple. Yep. Senator Bob Dole. Yep. They don't grow pineapples there anymore. I think the real estate's too valuable to grow something as lowly as pineapples. Let's see if this hat wants to talk. Sometimes these hats want to talk. This one says never give up. Never give up. Who never gives up? Hello. Give up on what? I'm here. What's my mission? Bringing everybody to 5D Earth or just me? According to my heart, my mission is just to be myself. What does that mean with relation to other human beings? Well, if I want the best for everybody, then don't I want the best for everybody? Do I want the best for the devils that bedevil me? Yeah. Many times after I've been tortured, I've again and again told them, all you have to do is take a few steps towards, well, I don't know, away from evil and towards, they hate the word God, but, torture campaign after torture campaign, because the words just keep coming back through me, is like, you don't have to keep doing this, and, God didn't kill you today, gave you another day to change your mind, another day to change your mind. And the cost of that to you is nothing. But the cost of Bob Burrows is another day of being tortured and feeling like I'm being murdered by remote control. How many more days? It's been years of me being tortured. How would you like to be tortured all day for 5 years? 6 years? Would you enjoy that? But, what's my mission is still being here. Still being tortured and still telling the people who are evil that, you got another day to change your mind today. You going to change your mind today? So far the answer is fuck you, Bob. We're going to be evil again. And, somebody yesterday, some nasty person created a YouTube account with nothing on it. I made some nasty comments about, said, Bob, you're insane. And as far as the torture of me, it said, Bob, your torture is going to go on forever. There's a nasty fucking evil fucking person who's got an account on YouTube that posted that on my YouTube. How fucking evil is that? Well, there's a lot of fucking evil people here that are targeting me. So, the naked news is I'm a targeted person, targeted by evil people. And I know a hell of a lot of evil people. So, where do we go from here? Well, I don't know. If you're aligned with evil, then, you're going to hell. And it ain't going to be no party unless you intend to go to a hell with a good party. I don't know, because people are always going to play head games with themselves to convince themselves that, this is never, ever, ever going to fall apart. I'm never, ever going to face the music. I don't know. I can't figure you out. I mean, everybody knew about QAnon and Donald Trump, and everybody knows that, Trump kept saying that Biden election was phony baloney. I don't know if something's going to happen or not, but, all the same, he said that. And it was all pretty much available to the public. Anybody who wanted to go and look to see what was it all about. It was basically Biden was going to be put in as president, as a phony baloney president, while Donald Trump was still the effective president. And during this time period, it's a maximum vetting of everybody on planet Earth. That's what's going on. They said that at one point, many years ago, there was 42,000 sealed indictments. Part of the great cleanup, not only of the swamp in Washington, but the swamp of planet Earth. And what's going on now? Well, some idiots think that Brandon Biden is the president. And people in the know say, I don't know. I looked at that State of the Union thing, and I looked at what they were showing me. It looked like a movie set. It didn't look like, the Capitol to me. It really looked like a movie set. It didn't look like the real thing. And there's been other evidences on Instagram, various accounts that post pictures of things from the White House Oval Office that show, strange things like, just reflections in the mirror in Joe Biden's office, and through the mirror you can see President Donald Trump. So, during this time period while I'm being tortured by remote control, if this QAnon thing is real, then the U.S. military is watching everybody who's involved with the torture of Bobby Burrows and every other crime thing that continues to go on. And it's all just there. It's just there. All the high-tech surveillance, everybody knows about WikiLeaks and all that information, and yet people are still doing evil knowing that, everything is monitored on the planet. Well, there's no end to the stupidity of evil people. There's no end to the overwhelming need for greed and gluttony and doing harm to others just because I can. And I just love, that ego feeling of I get my balls when somebody is near death because I tortured them by remote control, like the fat controllers that are right here torturing me. So, when's this all going to happen? Well, it's all talked about on YouTube. There's so many people, zillions of videos, zillions and zillions and zillions of videos about what's going on planet Earth right now. I don't know, 25 years ago, I was visiting with a channel who was channeling Ascended Master Sananda. And Sananda came through, and I went many, many times giving spiritual wisdom and advice and training. The teacher, Sananda, and Sananda told me the first time that I went to that channeling it's harvest time, Bob. Well, there's a big group of people. I don't know, not that big. Maybe there was 10 people. But he told the group, it's harvest time. And we're like, huh? What the heck's that mean? Well, you want to know what harvest time is? It's spiritual harvest time. It's like the separating of the wheat from the chaff. Well, not so much. That's biblical. It's mostly everybody is supposed to get the teaching and the training to become a master. What kind of master? Well, same kind as Sananda. Same kind as Saint Germain. I can't do too many names because of the torture. So anyways, I have my information, and I'm horribly tortured for years and years and years, part of whatever's going on. Ascended Master Sananda comes through me, and I can channel too, and tells all of you people, yes, it is harvest time. You can go to Aaron Abke's YouTube, ABKE, Aaron Abke, and read about harvest time. That's really, really good information. And Ascended Master Sananda says, how much longer does Bob have to be tortured before something happens to help Bob? The answer from Sananda is, Bob is not only hardly alive, but he's pretty much not really here. Because he's not. Where is he? Oh, Bob isn't here. Why? Because he's not. Why? Who are you really? I'm not Sananda. I'm somebody who's interfering with getting between Bob and Sananda. What's your name? I'm one of the people who torture you. Oh, what's your exact name? I can't tell you because then you'd come and kill me. Who would kill me? Bob? Well, actually, no, we don't think Bob's got the capability of killing us. Well, then who do you think is going to kill you? Well, I don't know. I'm too dumb to be able to explain to you my paranoia, but given the fact I do this by remote control, I don't want to give any of you people, any information about where I'm located. We might drop some hints and allegations that we might be somewhere here, there, and there, but no way of ever proving it. So, generally speaking, we're not too worried about any of you people out there in TV land discovering who we are, where we are. We're terrorists and we're here on planet Earth, but how are you ever going to find us with all the satellites everywhere and everyone knows that you can do a drone strike from Texas on somebody in Yemen? Oh, that's all for that hat. Let's see what else I can give you. We'll try that hat. Well, this hat, I don't know, this hat doesn't talk neither. I guess I'm done. The takeaways from this talk is, well, if you're aligned with evil, you already knew you were going to hell. And if you're aligned with not that, then I guess you're in for something other than hell. What is all this stuff going to happen? Well, this is the biggest issue because, when I started being attacked by the people that attacked me by remote control, one of their actors that plays Rumpelstiltskin via high-tech virtual reality imposed upon me, well, I don't know, that was 5 years ago, and that guy kept expecting, this great grand solar flash to happen 5 years ago. And that was 5 years ago, and it's still talked about, but nothing has happened. But I still see synchronicities every single day. So what does that tell me? Well, whatever we're going, I'm aligned because I'm getting the synchronicities, and I don't know if the evildoers are getting synchronicities because they might not. Well, you're supposed to align yourself so that you do get synchronicities. You're supposed to. If you're not getting synchronicities, then you're doing something wrong. Period. So, if you're getting synchronicities, but there's things that you're doing that you think probably really aren't that good, then I don't know if it's going to tell you the right thing or not. I don't know what synchronicities people get. The torturers come around me, and they see synchronicities and they say, well, that's negative synchronicity. It's a confirmation that I need to continue torturing and killing you, Bap. They just said that to me just now. There's no convincing evil people to stop being evil. There's no way. They won't. They will not stop, even when they're given incredible warnings by the universe. Unbelievable, unmistakable, severe warnings. They keep doing it. So everybody who's aligned with the torture of Bobby Burrows, everybody who looks the other way and tells Bobby Burrows, I'm not going to fucking help you out, Bob. You need to go on psychiatric drugs and you need to go to the mental hospital again. If you're that kind of person, you're aligned with hell. And that's where you're going. Serious? I couldn't be any more truthful from the bottom of my heart. Why would I even have to tell the evildoer that? Why would I even have to tell people that eat meat that you're doing evil at this late date? People will hold on to what they really need for their ego. They'll hold on and hold on and hold on. Dr. David R. Hawkins of Consciousness Research told us, your ego will kill you. Well, I mean, that's not so bad, but I know. But if your ego puts you into hell, that's not so good. You're gonna say, well, I don't know, who's this ego guy? Well, for you egoic human beings, you are your ego, and your ego is you. So if your ego kills you, and then the ego brings you to hell, well, you're going to be in hell there, Mr. or Mrs. You can't separate you from the ego. Don't make stupid mind games over this. You have all kinds of people on the planet, spiritual teachers, all about you either taming your ego or ditching your ego. If you haven't done that work, then you didn't do the work. Do I feel bad for people going to hell? No, I wish that it would hurry up. Hurry up and get the fuck off this planet and go to hell and get the fuck away from me. You pray for your enemies? Yep. What happened? I don't know. Nothing. They didn't stop torturing me. So now I gave them everything I got. Here, have my death. Have, me to torture. What else do you need? I give you everything. That's what the Jesus teaching is, isn't it? If they ask for your coat, you give them your coat, and you give them your shirt too. Well, here, you want my toque too? What else do you want? What else do you need? Kill me every day. Murder, 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 murder. I know I'm still here. It's amazing, but every day is murder attempts on me by remote control. Torture. Anyways, you all know who you are. You've chosen to go to hell, and if you think hell is a party because it's a continuation of your elite lifestyle that you have right now, well, you're a dumb bunny, and there's nothing I can do because there's nothing but dumb bunnies everywhere I look. If you want to be a dumb bunny because you're enjoying your fancy lifestyle, you just enjoy just squeezing me, well, you're a miserable fuckface, aren't you? And I'm going to tell you, once you go to hell, you're not going to burn off that miserable fuckface and then be released back into pleasant planet Earth. No. If you think hell is a party because it's a party right now when you got free reign to torture Bob, and you're a dumb bunny, and you're an evil dumb bunny. Who loves you, baby? That's what Telly Savalas used to say when he was Kojak on TV. Who loves you, baby? Telly Savalas used to have a lollipop. And he said, who loves you, baby? I didn't get the pop. Sorry.